Bomo na-ege ntị, anyị ekene unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata. Daalụ ndị na-enukwu si wee na-esoro anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24. Anyị si n'ụbọchị nke taa anyị mara unu mmanụ unu ya dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ, otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị na ekwere unu nkwa na anyị ga na-ewetara unu ọpdeti ọbụla bụ gbasịta maka ife na-eme n'ala Igbo na gbasịta maka nnwere onwe nke a na-azụ. Dịka o si dị, ewetela unu ya bụ nnukwu ihe a na-akpọ development na n'elu akwụkwọ a gbasịta maka Biafra Prime Minister, ka anyị kwuo na ya ga-akpọ ya good news. So ya bụ ife na-eje enu kịta bụ gbasịta maka meeting and about UN and the international body na-eme intervene to liberate the people of Biafra. So from Nigerian government, so many things ka PM kwesịrị n'iru ebe mana like unu ga-ebe ife unu ga-esi ya na drop right comment on the comment below. All right, over to you, sir.
You believe that I have something to offer, and today you can see you did not disappoint yourself. Now, there are people that have gotten independent without the declaration by not delegitimizing the hosting state, but today we are using the delegitimization of Nigeria state. Now, those countries are as follows. Why it is very difficult to establish the reason which led to this, which led to why some nation or some country did not legitimize their hosting state at the time of this declaration. The existing federal state was no longer perceived as a functional state, which was capable of asserting its legitimacy to rule over the ceding territory. Exactly what is happening now in Biafra land. The governors have tried everything to stop the Biafra government sit at home and narrative. It is not working. It means that they have actually lost everything to continue to be parading themselves as governors. And we are coming to them in 2024. And that's why it is very difficult for them to come close to me. This is what they don't know. So I'm trying to give them some kind of sense today, especially to those Igbo governors who think they are still sitting in the hem of affair in Biafra land, thinking that 2024, there is one button or the other they are going to press over Simon Ekpa and succeed. Believe me, I am closer to you than you can ever be close to me. And 2024, it is going to be completely a very different ballgame. If after this particular explanation today and our achievement today, as a governor in the Southeast, you continue to shout one Nigeria, believe me, you will die and nothing will happen. I want everybody to understand this. You will die and nothing will happen. And next year, it is going to happen. Now, this is apparent from the foundational constitutional charter of the Republic of Slovenia. They did not declare by legitimizing the whole state. It is issued at the same time as its Declaration of Independence, which its preamble notes that the Slovenia no longer function as a new governed state capable of resolving the current political and economic crisis. Slovenia Charter 1991. So, what we are presenting to the world from 2023 is that Nigeria is no longer capable of resolving its security challenges and issues. And Biafra government have a better solution. We have been able to prove that. That's why the killings are happening everywhere. Only in Biafra land that military are killing, not Fulani terrorists. We have been able to prove that we have a better option to protect our land, our people, our women and children than the Nigeria state. We have been able to prove that. Have we not proven that? The question is left for those who have doubted us to answer. Now, remember, I am laying foundation to why the world will support Biafra in 2024. I can buy Nigeria rigirigi. Believe me. Because we have every right to defend ourselves and use everything in our own disposal. Moreover, these two federations had been ruled by their respective communist party. This party and their leaders were held accountable for the harms and injustices committed to the population of the city state. However, by the time the declaration were issued, these parties had been removed from power and were effectively dissolved. Now, I want us to go straight to, how this particular Biafra declaration, we have achieved it in 2023. One could choose, argued, in consequences, the declaration of independence of several federal units and later of the sub-federal unit, such as Abkhazia and Kosovo, of these two federal states, focused in some cases exclusively on the legitimization of the new state. You see, some countries focus on only legitimizing the new state. Remember that now we have been using two different mechanisms: delegitimization and legitimizing the Biafra. And some states have gotten independent by only using one, which is delegitimization, and some people have gotten independent by only using one, which is legitimizing their new government. Now we have done two at a time. With one stone, we are killing two birds. That's why the progress and the success you see today are happening. There are many, many more that I'm not going to say today, but I just want to give you a background of what you have been following since that you don't know, and why nobody can touch me. And I'm saying it here. I want you to go and copy the video. They can never come close to me. Now let me go. Now, this was achieved. Thank you, Adana Rama Odirizi. This was achieved by announcing or establishing state institutions that were taking over state function of the old state. Exactly what Biafra has done today. We have announced new state institutions to take over the affair what Nigeria institution have been doing in Biafra land. In Biafra government, we have established department. We have been able to prove it. It is very functional, more functional than the Nigeria state. And so we are providing a new solution, a better solution, a very viable one that every Biafra who want to live should embrace. Our system in Biafra government today is more trustworthy than the Nigeria state, even when we are yet to declare independence. So I want everybody to understand that when they are asking you, Samonepa, declare Biafra, we have declared Biafra, but they don't know it. And when they will be telling you, when are you going to conduct referendum, my brother, as you are registering for Biafra database, you are already voting for the referendum. I am there. Just watch and see. Now, Helsinki, it is going to happen in Helsinki. Biafra will be declared in this country. One, my brother, Ndego. Those who think that we don't know what we are doing should come now and get themselves educated on why I remain the unsolvable mathematics. Now, this declaration of independence were apparently expected to legitimize the new state of the type of others in non-communist state, which in turn were expected to recognize it. This kind of legitimization of the new state in a declaration of independence often culminate in the request or appeal to other states and international organizations to recognize the independence of the new state. That is exactly what we are doing today, is making sure that at the end of the day from 2024, where we are going to cross one line, there is one line which I have drawn. Once we cross that line, our next move is to seek recognition. We are not seeking recognition yet. Is to seek the recognition of many states. And it is going to happen. All will not happen. And you tear Nigeria into two. First, we will start by tearing Nigeria into two. You are going to come back to this statement I made today when it will happen. Because we are going to divide Nigeria into two. Remember, everything we are doing is to preserve our life. Because we are getting killed every day. And we have come to end it. In view of the strategies of delegitimization and legitimization of the Biafra government, or in view of the strategies of delegitimizing the Nigeria government and legitimizing the Biafra government, there is going to be, where we are using some sub-genres to distinguish the different approach we have used so far. So like I said, we have used the grievance declaration, we have used the institutionalizing declaration, and we have also used the commitment declaration. Now let us go line by line what this declaration that we have used so far to record the success you see today, what they are all about. What is grievance declaration? What is institutionalizing declaration? And what is the commitment declaration? We have used all these three, but people don't know. But when we are going through it, we are going to know what they are and when we have used it. Now let us go line by line. What is grievance declaration? The grievance declaration are those in which the list of grievances dominate the declaration, suggesting or stating that the declaration is issued as or the remedy to the grievances listed. We have used that, I've explained it before. Prime example of this such declaration are the 1796 US Declaration, the 1969 Biafra Independent Declaration, as well as the 2014 Act on the State Independence of Lusek and Donetsk, People Republic of Donetsk, which happened, everybody knows about it. Now, did you see that Biafra comes here? Biafra was one of the only country that was recognized for using grievances declaration to get their independence for 3 years. Biafra is there. It's in the history. I'm just reading a research of scholars. And Biafra was mentioned as people who use grievances to declare independence. But it is not enough. What they did not do in 1967 is what we are doing now. They did not have the institution we have today. They did not have the structure we have today. And for that reason, the world did not see them as fit to be able to govern themselves. And a lot of people were sliding back because of the rich oil resources in the
And by Dalun Nenu, Kunusipe, when I saw me in a me, near Wapo, Nubasiketa. As you know, see Megania Koro 1 day, I'm going to go to Bata Wakuro. Yabo, Ife, Yagayo, when I look if Biafran Prime Minister Kugasi near Wapo, Keriki Biabo, Giniki Wiki, why Bastamakaya Bife. Kabafalo ke drop or the comment on the comment below. Also the KBA but when ya Eastern News 24 kasi when you tell you was ya dokemba. One dalun numi book mesiano.